just sharing all the links real quick.
No.
Very good.
Don't even worry about
Very
it.
good.
So, at the
All right, I
base
see getting started
and the
soon, Mike.
heart of midlife crisis,
It should be
not
up
gonna
there.
lie, it's Mikey G and
Yeah, it
Maddie
just started.
Mintz. And why it is because
Um,
over 30 years
Okay.
ago, I met this crazy SOB at the 4th grade bus stop. I swear to you, when I first laid eyes on this dude, he was perpendicular to the ground, or not perpendicular, like horizontal to the ground, hanging at a 90-degree off a stop sign. And I was like, what the hell did I just get myself into? And since that, we had a budding, flourishing relationship, been best friends our whole lives. Obviously, life got in the way. You go to college, you get married, you start businesses, things happen. Fittingly enough, our midlife crisis brought us back together, hence the name. We're older than most people in this space, but we found NFTs about a year ago, and then we said, you know what, we're really gonna create a company. As we get more connected, as we go into the metaverse, what we're about to do is meeting new people, having real raw conversations. We think it's gonna become a lost art. So we're here to make that happen, to bring it all to you, and to help you expand, learn, and grow. And we came up with a very simple mission statement. That mission statement is to bring back the lost art of genuine human connection. And I got one last thing to say, and I'm dead serious when I say this. I genuinely, and Maddie genuinely believes we were put on earth to do exactly what we're doing now. We love doing this. We love meeting new people, and it just gets us so freaking excited. We think you as family, and we love you all. So, at the base and the heart of midlife crisis, not gonna lie, it's Mikey G and Maddie Mintz. And why it is because over 30 years ago, I met this crazy SOB at the 4th grade bus stop. I swear to you, when I first laid eyes on this dude, he was perpendicular to the ground, or not perpendicular, like horizontal to the ground, hanging at a 90-degree off a stop sign. And I was like, what the hell did I just get myself into? And since that, we had a budding, flourishing relationship, been best friends our whole lives. Obviously, life got in the way. You go to college, you get married, you start businesses, things happen. Fittingly enough, our midlife crisis brought us back together, hence the name. We're older than most people in this space, but we found NFTs about a year ago, and then we said, you know what, we're really gonna create a company. As we get more connected, as we go into the metaverse, what we're about to do is meeting new people, having real raw conversations. We think it's gonna become a lost art. So we're here to make that happen, to bring it all to you, and to help you. Whoa. What up, folks? Mikey G here, Maddie Mintz Midlife Crisis with Violetta. It's going to be a kick-ass night. Get freaking excited. I am amped. We're going to have a great conversation. But before that, Maddie, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I love when you go live, man. You're so chill, concentrating, getting the stream up and running. Mikey's very quiet, and then all of a sudden the stream starts and he just comes alive. It's good. But man,
Yeah.
awesome day. It's no complaints. We're definitely in February, no question. I'm excited about tonight, man. This is cool because we've talked a lot about a lot of the more traditional, like I guess you'll just say art style NFTs, and I'm
Yeah.
really excited to get into something with some music here, and probably from a different angle, and more importantly from the artist. So that's going to be really cool.
I'm pretty excited too. Yeah, man. I slept like hell last night. I've been tired. I took 2 naps today.
Ooh.
That's how messed up I've been, but I cut a shit ton of video together and made more business calls and maybe sold some MLC packages. So that was real nice. All while balancing my in real life
to hear
job.
that, man. I love to hear that.
My in real
So
life
actually,
job.
I do have something funny to tell you then, Mikey.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So actually funny, interesting, because next week's my last week with clients before I move, right?
Ooh, that's right.
And
You're moving to the
I
Florida.
actually had a client today. Never had this happen before. Yep. So he normally has an hour-long block during the day,
Uh-huh.
and he just straight up said, let's just go meet over at the Holly Hills Country Club and just hang out. He's like, I'm gonna grab a drink, and he was just genuinely interested in the move to Florida, and just like basically that was his way of saying
Oh, that's
thanks
pretty cool.
and goodbye and all this stuff, formulating workouts, and it was kind of nice to just go hang out a little, be human, and interact with like actual people and face to face. It was
Dude,
nice.
I'm super excited to
So
get to
yeah, that was cool.
Florida.
I never had that happen before.
It's going to open up the
Oh,
midlife
cannot wait.
crisis pipeline in a new and a beautiful
Get
way.
ready.
Welcome
Oh
to
my
chat,
gosh, yes.
everybody. We got some OGs in there. Spazoinks, thanks for stopping by. ATX, Dubstep. Damn, it's going to be a good one.
I
We already
know.
got 8 viewers. We will slowly increase over time. But let's get to the reason why we are here tonight, and that is Violetta. So, as you know, our newer format, well, it's not even new at this point. The format that we like to do is we want to introduce this amazing human to you and not just say, hey, what's up, and start talking. So we got a little background from Violetta, and it goes as follows. Violetta started playing music at the age of 3. She has been an independent and quote unquote professional Italian singer-songwriter for 10 years plus. She's one of the top selling, if not the top selling Web3 artist in the ecosystem. And this is really interesting. She was a co-lead in a Netflix original movie. It's called Rose Island. She just nonchalantly threw that one out there. And then our fun fact, and this was, she was on it. She was immediately on it. And she said, just recently moved to the US, got to go to Trader Joe's. But she's a huge pickle lover. And she said Trader Joe's pickles, I have not had the kosher dill pickles from Trader Joe's, but apparently they're delicious. Violetta, welcome to the show. How are you doing? Is she there? Can she hear me?
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm doing good. All those are true facts. So thank you for speaking the truth. If you haven't tried the
Yeah.
spears, the dill spears from Trader Joe's, do it now. You're missing out. So.
You're missing
Love
out on the
it.
pickle spears, people.
Love it.
So yeah, thank you so much for being here. We were just talking. She has been grinding Twitter Spaces and doing kind of a roadshow all day. He's got more after this and is generous enough to stop by. We can't wait to do our long format style podcast with her. So Violetta, here it is. The world famous midlife crisis question. How did you get to the seat you're sitting in today? Please give us Star Wars Episode 1, which would be childhood. Star Wars Episode 2, professional career. Star Wars Episode 3, Web3 and beyond. We cannot wait to hear it.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, it's a lot.
That's good. We want
That's
a lot.
why
So
we're a
just
long
start
format
with
podcast.
episode 1.
I'm 27, but it is a lot. I have to start with saying a lot happened in the last 27 years.
I'm excited.
I was born in Italy, in a small little city in the north near Bologna. The city's called Reggio Emilia. That's how I would say it. And the only reason why some people might know it, it's because that's one of the only 2 places in the world where you make the original Parmesan cheese.
Oh, okay.
Cheese.
Here's the question.
So that's a fun fact.
Do you love Parmesan cheese? Because it would be pretty cool if you actually hated it.
No, I love it.
Okay,
Like, it's
okay.
just, for me, it's the taste of home, you know?
Yeah.
Everything has Parmesan in it, you
Right,
know?
right.
Everything. So it's cool because, you know, whenever I see it anywhere in the world and I see the logo on it, it has to be the real one. I know it comes from home. So, and you know, they have it everywhere.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Fact. Yeah. Do you guys?
Yeah. Are we talking? Wait, are we still on Parmesan cheese?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah.
like Parmesan
So-
cheese?
Listen, if you go to an Italian restaurant and I feel bad for the waiter because when they're like, "Would you like some cheese on your pasta?" Mikey already knows my answer because he saw me in childhood. I'm like, that dude's gonna get arthritis by the time I'm ready for the cheese to end.
Dude.
So
Have you heard that X Factor or American Idol audition where the guy has the song "I Want More Parmesan"
No.
and he's
nope,
like,
but
"You have to check it out. It's you."
I
No.
love it. I
Well,
love it.
this podcast is supposed to be about you, but since you asked the question, I do have to tell you one of my
Yeah.
favorite childhood stories with Maddie. And so one of the things that we always talk about is we used to play video games in his basement and we would order soda, and that's just what we did. And this guy would always call up Domino's, I think is where we usually got it at. He would be like, listen, man, I'm a very simple human. He's I want as little
Hey,
pizza.
Mikey, you there?
Yeah. Are you there? What happened? Am I not there?
I think he's getting rugged.
Huh. Weird.
There we go. Mike, can you hear us?
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Check your connection, man. You were talking robot for like a minute.
Oh, bro, I think I just got rugged hard.
You got rugged real hard.
Oh, bro. Hopefully this kicks back up. My internet,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, has been a little spotty today. Damn, dude, that sucks. I hope. Well,
Are live. We're
Okay,
still
we're
live,
still
but
live.
we only see you.
yes,
We don't
because
see you.
I got rugged and I need to pop you guys back out.
Okay, good. We
Shit,
also can't
sorry about that, man.
see you anymore.
Apologize
That's all
about
right.
that.
You're good, man.
Yeah, but see, the
This
problem
is like I
this.
kind of like this. This is like the old days.
But here's the
Violetta,
problem.
a little fun fact. We had a really long learning curve learning how to stream, like really long learning curve. So for the first year, something went wrong literally every time. And then things got smooth for
That's
like a year. So here it is. This is like a little kiss of the old times.
Yeah.
He's back.
Unfortunately, my internet has just been shoddy all day. I mean, we've had great streams for over a year, and it just decides today's not going to be. It is what it is. We're going to have to keep on rolling. It's going to be a little unstable on
We'll get
Twitch,
through it.
but we're back. Okay, so I do have to finish the story, though, because it's fantastic. And so the...
You were telling... Yeah, well, none of us heard the story because none of us could hear you.
When did I cut out?
Did you hear any of it, Violetta?
No.
Oh,
I didn't hear any of it.
Son of a bitch. Okay, well, just I guess shout if I start cutting out again, because I am feeling like I'm doing everything fine. It's not cutting out for me, and it's about to happen again. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, just check Discord. I'll type to you.
Okay.
I'll type to you if it starts happening.
So we used to get pizza
Just gotta pay
Friday
attention to
night.
it.
We would play video games, right? And he would call the pizza shop and he'd be like, listen, I'm a very simple man. I just want a little pizza sauce. And he was like, how many X cheese can you get? And he'd be like, I want 6 X cheese. And the guy's like, I don't know what that is, but I can put a lot of cheese on the pizza for you. And he finally, at one point, the last time where the guy was like, bro, enough's enough. He was like, dude, if we put the amount of cheese on the pizza that you're asking, the pizza will not cook. The dough will be raw because that's just too much cheese to put on it. And I always think about that story. Like, that's an example of how much Matt likes cheese. But again, I digress. This is about you, Violetta. So you grow up in an amazing, quaint little town outside in the suburbs of Italy, where they make Parmesan cheese. Take us from there.
No, it's the place where they make it.
It
The
is
place.
So no,
And is this the place for like you go into the barns and it's like all of the wheels are aging and it's just like walls of Parmesan?
yeah.
Parmigiano. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, I love it.
There's two cities. There's Parma and there's Reggio Emilia, and they're like right and those are the only 2 cities where they make it in the world. So yeah, it is you just drive like 5 minutes outside the city and you enter those barns, and you can. A really fun thing to do is to go to the barns, and normally they give out like the raw one that hasn't aged
Aged.
so much. And maybe because one of those wheels fell and it broke, so they couldn't use it. And so it's raw Parmesan, so it's like soft and chewy, and you'll never taste it unless you go there and pick it up whenever one
Uh,
of them falls, So it's super cool. So I'm a
That's
fan.
pretty.
cool
That's actually pretty
experience.
cool.
Yeah.
Man, I need to do that.
All
I need
right,
to do that.
so take
Yeah,
That's
us
so
really,
I was
really cool.
through
born.
just growing up in what sounds like a pretty cool town.
Yeah.
Yeah, the town is cool. It's quaint, like you said. It's small. Well, it's a small city. I would say about 150,000 people. With the suburbs. I grew up in the historical center, so I don't know if you guys watched Master the show, the season where he goes to Italy. He goes to Modena, which is the town next to mine, on the opposite side of Parma. And so it's just a little town where everyone rides their bicycles, eats gelato, and walk around like very Italian, the way you imagine it. I grew up with my parents and my sister. My dad is a creative person. He is a Disney illustrator. So for 30 years now, he's been working for Disney. And yeah, he's also part time, musician. He plays music as a hobby. And so he he would play guitar with me and my sister, get us to sing, and like realized I could sing in tune. And so that's when his like, oh my God, I can shape this person to me into
Yes,
Yes.
what
I'm
I
sure he
never
was
could have
very
been.
excited. Yeah,
And that his aha moment. Oh wow, that's it.
yeah.
So
Cool.
yeah, but in hindsight, like at the time, I was like, oh,